Welcome back to the Kyle Petty Show. I am your friend Kyle Petty, and this time I'm joined by my pal Keith Jones, who is directing Legally Blonde. That opens January 17th, that's the date, and is running until February 1st.
Mhm.
So thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thanks for
Yeah.
being here.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, of course. I was so excited. I was like, this is the first person I have to ask as we again attempt to bring this thing back. So thank you. So, to the people who are not familiar with you, tell us a few things. Imagine this is like you're going around the table for the first time, with your new cast. What do you say to introduce yourself to a stranger?
Yeah, hi, I'm Keith. Um, yeah, I am a freelance director out on Long Island. I've been doing Long Island Community Theater since I could walk and talk. Um, it's in my blood, it's in my lifeline. And yeah, really
Just love it.
I just love it.
No, that's great. So, tell us a little bit about Legally Blonde. For the people who don't know what the story is, which I think and even I know, and I
Right.
don't really know much about anything when it comes to I'm a bad gay, I'm a bad theater person, like so I don't know anything. But yeah, for anyone who's not aware, tell us
Yeah.
something.
It Legally Blonde is based on the movie with Reese Witherspoon.
Love.
But it's about a woman who lives in Malibu, California, and has a very beautiful kind of bubble life. And that bubble gets popped when her boyfriend Warner breaks up with her. Um, and in a very shocking act, she stalks him to Harvard. Um, but then realizes that like there's life outside even what she ever imagined to be, and she kind of explores that and finds her own footing. And it's really about kind of self-actualizing and
Mm,
finding your own way.
I love that. Now, have you been in Legally Blonde before, like as a performer?
I've done Legally Blonde twice
Oh, excuse me,
before
where?
this. I did it at second stage growing
Oh,
up.
wow.
I
Yeah.
was I was Professor Callahan, and
Oh,
then
excuse me.
and then I did it in college, and I was Kate and a Delta Nu.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to a big SJW school, so, like,
Mhm.
everything was always like, "Let's make it gay." So, there I was.
Love it.
Um, and then I directed the last teen production at CM.
Oh, so this isn't your first time directing this show.
It's not my first rodeo,
Um,
no.
Wonderful, wonderful. So then what made you interested in doing it again? That seems like a lot of Legally Blonde.
I love Legally Blonde. It is just like one of my absolute favorites, and I always say I said it at auditions, and I will say it to the day I die. Like in middle school, every day I would go home and just put on the Pro Shot, the MTV Pro Shot,
Mm.
and just watch the entire thing. Um, I'm so obsessed with it. I love camp. I love like I love musicals that center women and women's stories.
Mm.
And I was just interested in directing it also just because I always love to take a new spin on things, and I think that was a big guiding principle.
Mm.
Um, was we all know and love Legally Blonde. Where is there space to feel new and be new? Um, so that was kind of a big, exciting guiding stone for us.
Yeah, sure. So, I guess in keeping with that, then, what do you think separates your production of Legally Blonde, like from others that were produced on Long Island?
Yeah, I think a lot of times every scene, every idea that we were trying to think of, we were like, we know what the MTV Pro Shot is. How do we do it differently?
Mm.
If there's a way to do a set differently, a cross differently, blocking differently, if we're able to put a scene in a different place, how does that affect what's
Mm.
going on? Um, so that's the main thing. I think our one of our main things was like, okay, let's just try something new, sometimes just for the sake of being new. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay. So, obviously Legally Blonde super fan, right? Have now we know you've been on
Yes.
both sides of of the stage with this production.
Mhm.
So, can you even tell us like what is your favorite moment in the show? There must be multiple
Yes, I have so many. There's a lot of what I love about the show is it kinda takes you by surprise with how heartfelt it is.
then.
Um, I think the movie does too, but the musical really finds moments. There's this one moment in Take It Like a Man when they're in the department store and Elle kind of dresses her friend Emmett up, who he's deemed ratty corduroy and like not as nice and dresses him up in a beautiful suit. Um, and they have this moment looking at the mirror, and it's my absolute favorite moment of the show.
Mhm.
Because I think it encapsulates everything. It's Elle kind of creating a mini community in her own way,
Mhm.
of being like, "I know clothes, I can help you." Um,
This is my wheelhouse.
exactly.
Right.
Um, and then letting that kind of speak multitudes for Emmett and letting him find his confidence
Mm,
through that.
mhm. Cool. So is this your first main stage that you've directed?
No, I directed Rock of Ages last
Oh
January.
my God, right, right. I see so many things now. It's absolutely
Well,
impossible.
I know you're everywhere.
I know which, and I feel like I'm not in enough places, like because there's so many places on Long Island to be. I still feel very
Mhm.
bad because you can't make it to everything and everywhere.
Absolutely.
Um,
I hear you.
all right. So what was one of your biggest challenges with directing this main stage? Because Legally Blonde is huge, right? I know like the sets have been huge. I'm hearing amazing things about the costumes, right? So
Mhm.
shout out to Sydney. What one of your biggest challenges?
Yeah, the team and the cast has been a dream. So, like, there's not a single person I can complain about.
Great.
Um, but it really is just a monster of a show, and like I've said, I've done this show now, this is my 4th time working on it in some capacity, and I
Mhm.
still get shocked about how there's, like, 3 locations per song. Um, like, 3 full separate locations, um, and each song is 8 minutes long.
Yes.
Sometimes it feels like I'm directing an opera. So I think that's always just such a hard thing to hold of, like, this is so epic.
Mm.
It spans so many things. So trying to keep that in check with, okay, also am I threading the story through? Am I threading like what I want the audience to get as we travel all throughout Malibu and
Mhm.
Boston, Cambridge.
I like that. Now, I will say you guys have really had a lot of like rehearsal time, certainly in
Mhm.
comparison to some other productions
Yes.
that recently went up.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, so,
Sure.
like quite literally. And I can say like I've certainly been impressed just even walking through, just seeing this entire cast. Like I can't speak for the team obviously because I don't know what the creatives are really doing, but like this cast seems so passionate about what's going on and they seem like so locked in and excited. And some of the dances were already looking so clean.
Mhm.
Even like this was back in like December, when we are just coming in to rehearse like for New Year's. So kudos to you for that.
Yeah.
Really, it's impressive. I can't wait to see this. Um, Now, as a performer, what would you say is one of your favorite theater experiences? Like, what really speaks to you?
Yeah, I one of my favorite shows that really kind of set a I guess a precedent for the next couple of years. I
Hmm.
did a chorus line at CM,
Hmm.
and it really just was such a special experience. I love that show so much. It was a perfect kind of kismet cast. It was my first show, like, back at CM. I had done Avenue Q Teens when I was 16.
Oh my God.
Um, but it brought me back.
Yeah.
Um, and I've met so many people who are so fundamental to my life. I met Melissa Rapoli, who is our absolutely genius choreographer. Um, so like working with her feels like I'm working with like Martin Scorsese. So like it's awesome every day. So this is also kind of a full circle moment of like, okay, I got to work with Melissa in a chorus line and now like I'm creating with her.
Yes.
Um, I met my partner in the chorus line. So it was really just
Yeah.
a wonderful kind of entrance and community building exercise for me.
I love that. And that's actually not the answer I was expecting. I was expecting us to get into a conversation about Hedwig. Because
And I
I did not get to see that, obviously, because I live so far, right? Like it's so
yeah,
hard to get out there. But like I'm so curious to even just know more about Hedwig. I don't know
please.
anything. I just know a lot of people talk about it. I remember when it was on Broadway,
Yep.
just a lot of pics, a lot of glitter, and like a
Mhm.
lot of gay. But
A
that's literally
absolutely.
all I know about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, can you
I
educate me? Tell me a little bit about Hedwig too.
I love me some Hedwig. It's a two-hander. It is Hedwig and her assistant Yitzhak, but it's truly in essence a one-hander. Because Hedwig is often telling Yitzhak to shut up. Um, and it's a story about Hedwig's rearing in the wrong side of Berlin. And coming to America and giving being fed a lot of promises about who she is and who she can be, and a lot of
Hmm.
them kind of crumbling apart in front of her. Um, she obviously has a botched bottom surgery, hence the name the Angry Inch. That's it's where it all comes
So
from.
that's what that is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't even know what the angry inch was. I hear
Yep.
that. I think a caterpillar, um, which
Absolutely.
I guess maybe size wise, maybe we are talking about the same thing then.
And
But
in the same realm.
yeah, okay.
Um, but yeah, that is it's kind of a self-deprecating joke that Hedwig makes on
Great.
herself. And it's a foray into her psyche and just kind
Mm.
of everything that she wants and loses and misses. And yeah. It's
Hmm.
a lot about love too. A lot about human connection.
I like that. I didn't know that I didn't even know that Hedwig was using she pronouns.
Yeah, I think some people flip back and forth, but
Okay.
for me, Hedwig is a harsh she.
Okay. You make me interested in learning more about this.
Yeah,
I mean, was this a movie? Like, where did this even come from? Like, if I wanted to do my own self study,
yeah.
where could I go?
It started as a musical by
Okay,
John Cameron Mitchell, but then it was a incredible movie,
really.
which I think launched it into a bigger sphere. I think the last revival really made it very popular.
Hmm.
Um, but it was a movie, and before that, it was like on John Cameron's show that he would take on tour.
Okay. Well, the more you know.
Okay.
You know? Now, as a performer and as a creative, do you have like a like certain story, like a theater moment that really stands out to you as being like one of the funniest or most memorable?
Yes, I planned for this one
You
'cause I
planned.
was like,
Okay,
I
I'm
had to
so
find a good
excited.
one. Um, I, like, love children's theater,
Me
so much.
too. Me
It's
too.
like it's so fun, I love performing for kids, it's the best, um, and we were doing a travel show, so we went to a school,
Hmm.
and we're doing Flat Stanley.
Love,
But
love Flat Stanley.
an incredible musical.
He really is.
It's Shakespeare's best work. It is so good. Um, and so we were getting ready for the first show. It was at 10:30. We arrive at our
Hmm.
usual hour before. And as we kept going, people started getting more and more stressed because the speakers weren't working at all.
Great.
Like we couldn't connect to a speaker. No one brought a Bluetooth speaker. Like we were just like, okay. So like the time kept going and we kept like we were on phone calls with like sound folk from CM and like kept trying to figure out an answer. No one could get us an answer. And no one in the school could help us. So then we get to like 10:29 and we were like, uh, okay, what like
Like
we have to
literally, what are we gonna do?
we have to do a show in a
Right.
minute.
Right.
So what is the next step?
Right.
Um
Who's in
so
charge?
um Patrick, my wonderful boyfriend who was the director
Hmm.
of education, he was there and he was bless his soul, so stressed about it. And he was like, "Well, I think we're gonna have to perform it without songs." And we were like,
Oh my
"Oh,
god.
you got it. Yes, got it. You absolutely." So
I
then
mean, I guess.
we then performed a straight play, Long Day's Journey into Night, Flat Stanley.
Oh my god.
So, like, we would do the scenes, and then the songs would come up, and we would improv a scene that kind of had the gist of the song,
Oh my god.
and we would get so lost. And then
Sure, sure, of
my
course you
favorite part
would.
of it, again, we're performing for like kindergartners and first graders,
Mhm.
and of course, Flat Stanley is about the wonder of like the USPS and like sending mail. So I was like, okay, I guess I have to wrap this straight play up that we just did. And I was like, all right, everyone, send a letter to a friend, a family member, or a stranger. And then, and then my friend Marissa, who was playing the mother, was like, actually, don't send it to a stranger. Don't,
Maybe, maybe not. That's not a good idea. Really flies in the face of everything we've taught you as a child.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
engage in stranger danger.
That is absolutely horrible. Like I would be so bad in a situation like this. I do not improv well at all. Not in those scenarios. Like if it's my own cabaret or something like that, that's completely different. But when you're trying to
Absolutely.
actually tell a story, I can't get myself out of situations like that. I have literally just walked off stage. Like
Yep.
when things are not going right, I just
Yep.
leave. Like it's like,
And I
yeah,
really wanted to.
of course you did. Of course you did. And this probably chopped the like the length of the show like more than in half. I mean, you
Yep.
probably like it was like on and off.
1000%.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's
so
wild.
scary.
Yeah, and that's not even something you can plan for. Like, who would ever say, like, okay, if we get here and sound doesn't work,
Just in
what do
case.
we do in between? Like, I
Mhm.
mean, now it would have to be a conversation for me each and every time.
Correct. It was so
Like,
scarring.
yes, like we are going to have to talk about this
Yep.
and figure this out
Yep, yep,
because
yep, yep.
I can't be out there looking like Boo Boo the Fool in front of these kids. Like, I can't do it. Like, absolutely
Oh,
not.
and we really did.
Yes, I believe
And the
it.
kids also did not like it. Like, that's important
Well,
to
of course not.
note.
Of course they didn't,
Of
because
course.
the kids are not there for the dialogue. The kids are there for
No.
the music and dancing. So,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, not your fault. What else do you do,
Like,
right? But like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. If I was
mm,
a kid, I'd be so. You know what? As an adult, I'd be disappointed.
yes,
Yes, yes,
absolutely.
yes. Oh, that's
Oh my
terrible.
god.
What was the school's feedback? Did they say anything like after the fact? Like,
Thank God they didn't say anything. Um, and then, like, we had multiple shows that day, and then we figured out the speakers for the second and third
oh,
show.
okay, all
So we
right.
were
So
like,
you had a chance to redeem
obviously
yourself.
yes, we redeemed
Yes.
ourselves, and we're like, obviously that like, we had to give you something. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so here you
Oh,
go.
thank goodness.
Yeah,
Because I'm also imagining, like, so you wrap this whole straight play up, right? You're like, all right, well, bye. Thanks a lot. Like, have a good day.
but
Like,
literally, it was exactly that. Because again, it's a
yes.
musical finale.
Okay. All right. If you didn't get it, like, show's over.
Yep.
Sorry.
See you.
You know
Bye.
what? Encourage you to read. Go get the book. If you feel like you missed something,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, that's great. Thank goodness your story was funny too,
Yeah.
because sometimes I ask that question and somebody will give me something. It's like, well, fuck. Like
Right.
I have to
Right.
laugh. Like I
Right.
like even if I don't like it, I
Whatever.
like what are we supposed to do now? It's like thank God. Thank God. All right. So what's up next for you in theater? Like obviously Legally Blonde still has to open. We still have to get to the end of that. But do you have
Yep.
your eyes on anything after that?
Yeah, I am directing a couple of teen shows coming up at CM.
Ooh.
That's my bread and butter. I love the
Mhm.
teens at CM. Um, and then I'm applying for grad schools in the fall, so that's
Oh,
kind of my
nice.
next
Okay.
foray into theater.
Are you looking to like leave the area or at least like
I
stay around?
I think I'm aiming to leave the area,
Oh,
but I have a couple of local-ish options, so I'm kind
okay.
of up in the air right now.
All right, that hurts a little.
I
That
know.
hurts a little. As I'm making new friends, they're going to leave. that, that sucks a little bit. Um, I do have a couple little really quick, rapid fire questions for
Yes,
you. Just some things a little controversial, I think.
love.
Um, not really, but like bad haircut or a bad dye job.
Oh, bad haircut.
Yeah, right.
I
It'll eventually grow out. We can fix that. The
and
dye.
dye job, and, like,
Yeah.
you could break your hair,
Yeah, agreed. Now this one, big deal, big deal. Crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
I'm a crunchy peanut butter
Oh,
girl.
thank God. I was like, there's a very clear, correct answer
I
here.
love a crunchy peanut
Oh,
butter.
thank God. Now tag on, like, what's your favorite peanut butter brand?
I'm a big Jif. I'm a big Jif stan.
We've parted ways. Uh,
No.
I am definitely a Skippy girly.
Yeah,
Love Skippy.
yep,
And even though I said that crunchy is my favorite, they have a really great smooth, it's like
yeah.
roasted peanuts with honey. And
Oh,
like, yeah, except now I'm slightly turned off to honey because I learned something about honey. We don't think about, where these things actually come
sure.
from. And like honey and the way that bees make it is actually very gross.
Really?
Yeah, apparently they do something with the pollen, right? And they eat it and it gets, they have, bees apparently have two stomachs. All right. They have like a digestive
Sure,
stomach and a honey stomach, right? And they go back to the hive and they throw it up, right? And
sure.
then, but into like the mouth of another bee, and it travels down all these bees. Yeah, it's almost like a human centipede kind of a
There you
thing.
go.
Yeah, it's like really gross. And it's like I just never gave it that much thought. And it's like, maybe I don't love honey like I thought I
Right.
did. Like, now I'm disturbed. Now I'm very disturbed. Coffee or tea?
Coffee,
Excellent. Hot or iced?
iced, always. Doesn't matter.
Always,
Yeah.
really, even
Mhm.
in the winter.
Yep.
Okay, see, I switch based on the season,
I'm not that
although
strong.
I think in the morning you always need like a hot coffee. I'm not
Mm,
saying that iced coffee is like it has less caffeine. I just don't take it as serious coffee.
absolutely.
I like to, I
I think
like to
that's
get
part of it for me.
yes. Okay, that's fair. Red wine or white wine?
I'm a white wine girl through and through.
Excellent, excellent. I think we're aligned on
Yeah,
more than I was thinking.
thank God.
Board games or video games?
I'm a video game through and
Really?
through, yes.
Really?
Very big video gamer.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Now, are you like a real gamer or are you like a Nintendo person like me?
I think I'm a real gamer.
Oh,
I I have a wonderful PlayStation that I
a
play all the time. I
PlayStation.
try to play on my computer, but I have a MacBook Pro, so it
Mm,
doesn't really work, but,
doesn't really do this thing,
um,
yeah.
I've always been a big video gamer.
Really? I think that's really interesting. I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 1.
Sure.
Well, that's not true. My brother gave me his old 4, but it's not even like
Nice.
plugged in. Yeah,
Sure,
it's just sitting on
sure.
the side of the TV. I was a big Parappa the Rapper fan.
Of course. Of
Yes,
course.
like classic,
Yep.
very, very
Mhm.
influential in the
Yep.
video game
Every
world.
video
Yes.
Mhm.
I only had one more, and I think I know the answer to this, unfortunately, but Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
people say. I was an iPhone person until like
Absolutely.
I was forced into an Android because like my work phone was that,
Sure.
and I said, I actually don't hate this. And then
Okay.
you start to realize that like a lot of their accessories and things do just the same thing, and they're much cheaper.
I'm 1000% sure.
Yeah.
I'm just so
So
lost in the sauce. I
yeah, no, I no, I get it, and I'm now on the other side of people being disgusted with my green texts and things like that. So it's
yes,
like I'd much rather use Facebook Messenger so you
for
don't have to
sure,
slam me. Yep, and
for
that's
sure.
what I message you in there. Like yes,
Fine.
but for anybody else who's still listening, where can they find you in social media to kind of
Mhm.
keep up with you as you move forward?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on everything at Keith_Jones with 2 S's.
Two S's,
Um,
fun and flirty.
yeah, fun and flirty, fun and
Yes.
fun. Keith_Jones with 1 S was taken. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Well, listen, thank you again for joining me here. Anybody listening, go check out Legally Blonde. That opens on January 17th, running until February 1st at CM Performing Arts Center.
Yep,
Thanks a lot.
thank you.